Hello everyone, you're watching Jana FX. In this video I'll share with you results of trading for this week, and also I'll share with you a little bit of trading plan for this coming week and a little bit of technical analysis for gold. And let's start straight away with the results. So I'm going to show you the custom period. We do have I'll put 25, and now I'm going to put starting from 19th of March, and we do have whatever it says there, and here's the week. Okay, so we do have 3,500 in profit, and I have been sending quite a lot of my orders to Telegram channel, which is, you know guys, is absolutely free. If you first time watching it, is Jana FX, and I had a really good trades this week sending to you guys, quite a lot. So okay, this has gone too far. As you can see here, there's 19th of March, 20th, and we do have all of these beautiful screenshots I've been sending to you. So all trades closed out with profits. As you can see, we have nothing floating at this moment, so everything worked out quite well. Now let's have a look at technical picture, where it could possibly go, right? That's for some people is quite important. You know, with my strategy it doesn't really matter. Once again, I'm repeating, whoever, if you're watching it for the first time, I trade gold, placing the pending orders any direction. Okay, both direction I place up and down for pending buy stop, sell stop, and I am not following the trend. I'm trading with trend, against trend, so it doesn't matter as long as it moves well. As you can see, I can make profit, so that's how I trade. But once again, I'm making a warning, so if you decide to follow, it's all on your own risk. You decide what you want to do, guys. I'm only sharing with you my experience, my trades, what I do. Remember about money management, depends on what size of your account. Use the smallest possible lot size, okay? And if you're interested to use the EA I'm using, it's JFX Line Trader Pro, you can find also link in the description. Also guys, if you are interested in the broker I'm using, you can find also links in the description under this video. But with gold especially, I like at this moment, I quite like the conditions on Vantage. So yes, that's what I can suggest. So please check all the links in the description under this video. So now let's have a look at the chart and what I would be expecting. Well, let's talk about what happened, right? So we had this week, look, the market, well, at this moment the market, we can see, moved down and up and created some possible pattern like double top, right? So it does look like double top, and you know, in the normal condition in the world, let's say if it wouldn't be anything what is going on right now with all this crisis, banking crisis, you know, the other things going on, and also about interest rates, right? It was all about interest rates, and even though they are, as expected, will only increase by what, 25 points, not 50 something, right? As they were like mentioning last time. They still said that they are not looking into cut yet this year, okay? And they said if they have to increase, they will do it. So basically the signal was, on one hand, it was as expected, and the market is actually expecting they're not going to change interest rates, and so on this basic gold should continue to go up. But on the other hand, they said if they have to, so obviously we will be watching the economical numbers, right? So they're still going to look at those numbers, and saying that if they have to, they would increase. They said they will do another one, and then of course depends what numbers will be. They might would have to do it again. But of course here's the bank crisis, but like Fed was like, if we have to, we will do it. So on that hand, I would say gold should go down, right? So that's why at this moment it's really quite hard to predict anything. But you've seen me actually doing this week again. I have been doing pretty much every night. Unfortunately, the one night I had no sound, but it's all, I fixed it now. I figured out what happened, and had all the other ones like really good videos with the sound. So hopefully, if I will not be too tired, because guys, I'm getting tired, that's why I don't usually do it, well, I'm trying to, but that's why I can't do it every night, because for me it is midnight 1 a.m. My time, which is midnight 11 midnight of London time, right? So that's why I'm trying to do those videos, but I'm sending signals. Well, I'm sending my orders. So if I don't have a video, I will send an order. If there is no order, also in my Telegram channel, I would say no order. Okay, no orders, like no new pending orders. So yes, and still, of course, with all of this, what is going on, clear the uncertainty. That's why let's not take into account the uncertainty and like political, economical overview, but look just at the technical, right? So just look at the technical, and then, as you know, it doesn't really matter wherever the market would go, as long as it goes, moves somewhere, just not staying in a short range. Even if it's going in the range, if it's quite wide range, it's still good enough for me. So technically, I'm looking, well, let's go on a much bigger picture. Again, another double top. As you can see, we do have signs of that should turn around. Yeah, so technically we do have top, another top, and this one is the bigger one, so that means that gold took the previous top, and that's what gold likes to do. It likes takes tops and bottoms, and usually would go for it if it's like so close. It's trying to, I mean, it can have few attempts and eventually it takes what it wants. So we still have here, of course, those pins, right? We have another pin and another pin. That's what most of people now expecting, that gold should continue and take all those tops and go like 2070 up to 100, right? So that's what the most of people are predicting, which is, yes, still good. Could be because of these circumstances and crisis and everything else going on, but in the normal situation we need a correction. So we in a normal technical overview, we need still a bit of a correction. I know you can't see much here because I have lots of lines here, a bit of maybe confusing. Well, basically I can remove this because it's Fibonacci, and then it would be a little bit better and clear picture. So we do have a really big green candle right here, like a weekly one, and but now we have that little red one, as you can see. So like we'll go on the monthly, also one big green candle, which looks like it wants to, because you know that also pins are all also get filled at some point. It fills in like gaps. So yeah, it does look like it wants to go like give another big fat green candle here. So, but is it gonna happen? Nobody will tell you 100%. So okay, so we don't want to say, I don't want to say yes it will go. Yes, here I was saying in one of my other videos, it still looks like a possible bullish flag, and we can, yes, continue and reach and even higher. Remember, I was counting if we will have something, if it is going to end up as a bullish flag, then we'll have that leg which will continue even higher than to 100. It can go in up like about to 400, 500. So yeah, it's all possible. Technically it looking like a good possibility. It can do so. So at this moment what we can see also, as it's broke, so that big green candle on the monthly channel, yeah, it's broke slightly that level, because that level, you know, the our flag, it could be a little bit lower, which is even stronger, right? It tried it first time and then had red one, and then now it's a big green one again. So let's say if next time it might either continue, or maybe it would want to go back and just stay again above the level, might still end up as a red candle. Maybe next one it will still try to go higher, right? So as long as it will stays above. So at this moment, yes, we can say it does look like, if we will just not take into account those pins, we are trying to break out, definitely trying to break out from here, from our trend channel and the flag, right? So even I'm trying to take this last pin, I can't really, well, I mean, I can still to go for this, but it's not good because it's only one pin. So basically this is not as strong compared to, for example, this level. So if we will look at that, yes, it does look like we have more towards breaking out, more towards that it could be a we are working on this pattern, and so what the other thing I can say about here, that the a possible flag might not end up as flag. Okay, so yes, we might go a little bit higher. So I mean, it could be, it's still a flag, but it could be just a short, not as the whole length. But for example, we can go a bit higher, and that flag could turn possibly into the diamond pattern. Yes, guys. So for example, if it will break out and goes out there somewhere, then it's another way looking at it. So that could be something like this, as you can see. So for example, where most of people are thinking about 100, yes, that's which would be here. So let's say we are going here and maybe higher, you know, plus minus, and then that part would be like a mirroring pattern here, right? And then we would be expecting a possible the gold might stay in this range. So from here it will still go down below like 800 and a little bit lower, and create us and start to sit in that range, in that area, right? Going down a bit up again, but I'm talking about like a long ahead. So and then we will be able to draw another level here. So yes, and if it's going to end up after all as a diamond pattern, then it will be sitting maybe in that range for forever, few months, and who knows, we'll be trying to break out and still going down. Just as I was telling you guys, we still have a pin here, right? So strangely enough, I'm still bearish with gold. I don't know, I mean, even if it will go to like 2 to 100, I'm still looking at it as a bearish. Even you see on a bigger time frame, turning it into a possible diamond pattern and still go down. That's how I see it in the future. I don't know why I don't see it going higher and higher, but that's how I see it this moment. Of course, after all, it might still go much higher. But I mean, at this moment, I'm going to remove it all. I will be talking about if we will be starting to turning around, but I'm just trying to, what I'm trying to say, for those ones who like to trade long term, you might not get too excited. I mean, okay, from here to 100 maybe, but some people would be saying, some even saying gold will go like 3,000. I mean, it can still, but you see there is still a possibility that it could do, you know, the diamond pattern and then all turn around. So that's why I don't like to go for long and hold it for like years. I was talking about those who like to hold it for years, but of course it still can do. But I'm just like trying to see, because it's all of this technical analysis, as you know, guys, it's not always 100%, and I'm just looking at it to go into the trades. So and as I was just showing you one big picture. Yes, we're still quite going up and can continue that way. There is no turning, like no turning signs of anything at this moment. We didn't break any like lows, wherever, like just going high and high. But those double tops and this double top, the only what I don't like with this double top you see on a smaller time frame is that this top is a bit lower than the previous one. So that means, of course, that they would want to come back and take all those, you know, now this new top and that previous one, like, right? So yes, but looking at, and we still have that gap. Okay, so and that's what I'm saying. In the normal circumstances, I would say yes, it should like started to continue the way down, and you know, fill in the gap and then go low, and then we'll see what's next. But this moment, yes, it might turn around. So what we have here, for me, you see, that's what I'm trying to do again. So I connected those two tops, and I connected, well, I didn't connect this one, but like this. You see, I'm just trying to not hold too many levels, but for example, a possible, that's turning point, right? The turning point which could end up into a little bit of the downtrend, like, right? So it might go as a downtrend, and again it might turn around into the again flag, right? Now on a smaller time frame. So we have a big time frame which looks like we are breaking out and pointing out that we might go up there, but a little bit on the 4-hour time frame, it also can turn into a flag. At the same time, you see I didn't want to draw this with that one because at this moment I don't want to do it, is we might end up in a triangle. Okay, so it could be a quite possible symmetrical triangle in here, a creation, which also, that means, for example, if we will continue something where we can go straight, we can do something else, continue, and stop. For example, the previous bottom was around 1936, something, right? It stopped right at the top of this. And so if it will started to go down, for example, higher, and started to turn around and go up, so that's how I would be looking at this as a possible triangle. And it is a symmetrical triangle, which means it can also be breakout, either continue the way up or continue turning around. Okay, so it can work both ways. So that's where at this moment I am, okay, in this area, looking at it as a possible creation of a triangle. At this moment I'm looking at it, yes, double top, so possible turning point, possible downtrend. Okay, changing the direction finally, with, like, again, normal circumstances, but at the same time looking at it first as a triangle if it will decide to just go slightly above 1936 and turning around. So I will be walking around this area. That's the plan. Okay, at this moment is a stop here. Of course, it might just turn around, opening of the market, and turn around and go back up. Or we've seen this, like some of those where, like, for example, this was looking like a possible double top. I mean, not very nice one. Looked like also, I don't know, something. Here was looking like a head and shoulders, which worked out all right, but didn't continue, right? So that's why at this moment, yes, also looking like a little shoulder head. That's why it might go down here, a little bit, turn like make a little bit of the shoulder here, continue again here, turn around, or break out and continue, go down and try and actually finally to close that gap. Yes, I will be still talking about this gap until we're going around the way like really fine, and we'll say, okay, maybe it will take time to do it, but I'm still saying with what Fed said, and if not much with the banking come down, of course, then what next to expect? Okay, so if nothing else to expect, then I would still consider gold to go down first before it will go back up again. Something else come out again, so who knows where else. But at this moment, I will be walking in this area. So now that's my area. Of course, if I will do some, I mean, if there are any changes, I will try still to do those daily videos and explaining what I'm looking at, where I am, and how I'm placing my orders and what I'm expecting. So now you see the bigger picture. I showed you one big picture and the 4-hour chart, and so like prediction, let's say this week, right? Walking in this area, possible triangle at the same time, could possibly be a double top, and this from here we could go lower than 1936 and go in lower. Then I would connect that bottom, right, to see if I'm doing this to see where we will be looking at the stopping point, right, where it would be stopping point possibly for this movement, and where it would be next entry point. So of course, for example, if it will continue the way down, we need to know where it's going to stop, because remember, I'm telling you that you can go for bigger take profits. If we're expecting something to continue, then why just hold the position a little bit? I mean, you put your stop loss into the safe position, and then you can hold on, go for bigger profits. So like I'm saying, the settings I'm sending you, the setups, it's just a safer setups, but again, with the half positions at the smaller profit, but the other half position goes like 500 points, and we're going even further. Okay, so that's why here that's I'm gonna work with. I don't really need this level. You see, I was looking at again confirmation, so it's broke and it came back. Even in here, I felt, well, okay, maybe we will continue the way up. No, you see, it's broke again, and now it's like for me more stronger. That move was really nice, so got a little bit more profit on this, and then just stopped, and the market closed. And from here, what, like, could go for a bit of correction or go further. Now really for me doesn't matter, so I do have this little area already but of course, as you can see, that's where I will be looking at my first next possible entry points. Even though, like you see, gold makes really big moves. Even that little consolidation is already like a 40 pips, which is good because I like my channels around 20, 30 pips wide. For 40 pips is still okay, but I don't really like when it goes like 70, 60 or 100 is like even worse. But still, it's gold, and when it has such a big range, usually it makes big moves afterwards, like big move one direction. So that's what I will be looking at. So if we will not have any jumps, as you can see from here, guys, once again we have enough to get up there, like 90 pips, could be a little bit stop, right, a little bit earlier, for example, again, and it's probably about the same, maybe 80 pips down. So yeah, again, the same, good. We still have a pin here, so possibly it will go for that pin a little bit lower, and who knows, maybe even continue even further. But that will be starting point, and then we will see what to do next. So we have more pins here. We've got that one, we have this one, we have another one, and it's probably going to be really good moves again. There will be some American news to follow for American dollar, economical news, so that's all going to help with the movements. So, well, that's it for now, guys. I hope you liked the video. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, join Telegram channel if you would like to, and once again, with the brokers, you can choose whatever you want, but you can find links in the description of this video. And happy trading, everyone, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.